Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree, and I am back once again in this video. This is just going to be a really quick update. I am sure that by now you guys have heard about all of this stuff and know about it already, but I did still want to kind of get this video out for the pockets of people that haven't heard about this yet. And I also did want to kind of put this out so I can maybe float some ideas out there as far as like how this breaks down, of course. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. And for today's video question of the day, let me know in the comments which character you are most excited for. And it has to be, hear me, has to be from Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. No, and also just that. No extensions like Battle of Gods and Resurrection F that are technically Dragon Ball Z movies because they predate Super, but they're technically Super content. So yeah, anything else, all the other movies are fair game. The original 13, I believe, they're all fair game. So anyways, guys, hope you all enjoy. Assuming there are 13 movies. Huh. I have to double check that. Original 13 prior to that. But anyways, you guys get the point. So right now, first thing I want to talk about is that there is a 1-month release post here for the survey. Now, I actually can't pull the site up on the website here, on the computer basically, but if you were to go into your game's news section, this is in the game. Now, it doesn't look like they're giving any sort of reward, but let's go ahead and go over the post really quickly. Thank you for your continued support of Dragon Ball Legends. We're conducting a survey on Dragon Ball Legends. In order to provide you with the best gaming experience possible, we're asking players to give us your valuable feedback on the game. We would appreciate your help in improving the game by participating in the survey below. Now, you have basically a week to go ahead and complete this as well. There's the link there, and again, if you go to the actual in-game news announcement, you will see exactly what you want to see as far as this is concerned, and I'll talk about why this is important momentarily. Please note that your responses will be used for statistical purposes only. Information that is personally identified will not be disclosed, yada yada, and then everything else just kind of like their normal verbiage, right? So the reason why this is important, because I know, right, hear me, I know a lot of people have had issues with the game, whether they like something, don't like something, or they flat out literally have an issue, like it's struggling to connect in PvP, or too many matchups against the bots, or things of that nature, or, you know, maybe there are ways that you guys think they should improve the game. A lot of people say they should. I don't really particularly care whether they do or don't, personally, as far as my opinion is concerned, but I understand where it comes from. But a lot of people say maybe they should add a blocking feature or something like that. So this is your time, your chance to go ahead and make your voice known. All right, so make sure that you guys go ahead and complete the survey. It's like 15 questions or 13 questions, and then a spot where you can fill in some stuff too. So again, guys, it's not very invasive. It's not that big of a deal. But if you would like to go ahead and figure this information out and help Bandai improve the game and tweak it to how you would like it, that's how you do it. So don't complain if you aren't going to take part in it. That's just what I'm saying. I'm just going to be 100% honest, no sugarcoating. Don't complain if you're not going to go ahead and submit a post there. And you have, like I said, a week to do so. But the real meat and potatoes of the video. Okay, this is the real meat and potatoes of the video. Sorry I kept you guys waiting. I felt like that was important to talk about, and I felt like it was important to kind of get that out of the way first so I can devote all of my attention to this. So, event preview. The second Ultra Space Time Summit is coming soon. We're getting you a sneak peek at the new sparking characters in this summit. Super Saiyan Trunks and Super Saiyan Vegeta are finally joining the battle in sparking rarity. That is awesome. It's kind of interesting when you think about like this game and just their affinity, I guess. That might not be the right word, but maybe a synonym to that. Like their love affair, basically, with kind of putting out units that are from different eras in the game. You know, so it's like we're here and we're getting, you know, Frieza Saga stuff. Well, not Frieza Saga, Cell Saga stuff, basically, assuming that's where this Vegeta is from and not some other saga. But I mean, he's come with Trunks, so I'd assume. You know, it's that, and then all of a sudden, maybe next thing we get is, like, we get King Piccolo next, you know, like, they're going all over the place, and I like that a lot, personally, and they've already touched into Dragon Ball Super with the Frost, and technically with Jocko a bit, too, even though, again, Resurrection F is a DBZ movie, but it gets reenacted in the actual, you know, the DBS anime. But yeah, I like that, man. I like it a lot. So we have a couple of screenshots here. There's not very much else to them. Maybe I can blow them up a bit. I mean, I can, but otherwise it's kind of grainy. Not really much else. Is that Frieza? Why did they redo that? That's so mean. Frieza didn't deserve that if that's Frieza's hand. That's so not fair. I really hope that's like Vegeta's glove or something. Oh, that sucks for Frieza. I mean, it makes sense, right? But it's like, come on, Bandai. You don't got to be mean. And then we have Vegeta there with the pose. That's awesome. Can't wait for that. I'm just going to close this. Anyways, other new characters are also expected to join these two. These are the expected new sparking characters. Look forward to this upcoming event. Important notes, event content as well as event starts and end dates may change without prior notice. So one thing I want to check is see if this has like an end date on this announcement. I might have my app open. I'm going to pull that up really quick. And the reason why I would want to check that is because on Dokkan, you can... And I assume once Renzi finds a way to, he'll do it here. But on Dokkan you can, and it doesn't look like there is an end date. There's no end date on this. You can tell when something is going to go live based on a lot of times when the announcement expires. Legends announcements apparently either don't expire or they just manually get removed eventually. So that's pretty interesting. So we're getting a sparking Vegeta and a sparking Trunks. Now, the interesting thing about this Trunks is it's obviously not the same one from the story. And the thing about that is if I go over to extras, he should be over here somewhere. And yes, we still have all these characters and all this stuff that got data mined forever ago. We talked about that. And here's the other Trunks. Now, there's no way to really gauge this unit. There's just no way because it's the in-game one, the story one. We don't know anything about this guy, whether he'll get released or anything like that. But if you want to base it off of this Goku here, this Goku is the same way, right? He's a melee type, basically the in-game Goku. I believe he's a red character. He picks up the My Turn ability. He's Super Saiyan 1. He does the Super Dragon Fist, just like the regular summonable Goku that you also can get for free, I guess. But still, just like the regular Super Saiyan Goku. So it's probably honestly the same Trunks. That's basically the point that I want to get to. But we do not have any information yet, and I don't think we will really get too much information because apparently Renzi was telling me data mining is pretty hard on this game now. So we're going to have to wait. But I can tell you that whenever the previous Space-Time Summon banner goes away is pretty much when this one will go live anyway. And if you wanted to know, the original banner goes away in 6 days. Right now, 6 days from today is when that one goes away. Now, they said there are going to be other new characters that are joining. Now, if we go back over to that post, and then I'm going to get into something that I did want to talk about, other new characters are also expected to join these two. There could be more, more sparking characters that show up, but probably going to be more extreme/hero type characters. I feel like they can just kind of pop those other rarities out as easily as they would like to without really losing anything or feeling like, they're rushing the player base into summoning a lot or whatever. But the thing about these characters, and this is something that I want to float out there to you guys, and it's going to be interesting to see. It is going to be interesting to see because, it'll probably be a thing. I don't know if it'll be a thing right now when these characters come out, but it'll be a thing eventually. So let me actually take one step back. Let me pull this Broly in a new tab. Let me pull the Goku up. So I believe these are the only two Super Saiyans in the game currently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, if you take a look at their character tags, they have access to Saiyan and they have Super Saiyan. You will also see this information in the actual game. So if you scroll all the way down to the character tags, those are two things that these characters have. Now, if we open this up, because again, Broly, Saiyan, and Super Saiyan. Oh, wait. Does Broly not have Saiyan? Hello? Is that new? I didn't notice that. Oh, he does. It's just not showing here. Male, sparking, melee, blue, saga from the movies. It's not showing Super Saiyan or Saiyan. Maybe if I exit the preview mode. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, there they are. I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Is that new? Did I miss something? So, okay. Anyways, let me refresh this. Super Saiyan. I know you guys know where this is going. In the future, there has to be, I am all but certain that at some point in this game's lifespan, however many years it is, there will be Z abilities for Super Saiyan. And then we're going to get into a meta in this game where Saiyan/Super Saiyan characters, they're getting those Z ability buffs from both, and they're able to run over stuff. So that's something that seeing two new Super Saiyans made me think of, because this was always a thing prior to Broly, of course, with the Goku being the only Super Saiyan in the game. It was a thing then. And I didn't think it would come this soon, right? And I still kind of don't. but I'm cautious about it, you know, because what happens is you have a Saiyan makeup of a team, and all of a sudden you're adding more Super Saiyan support, and of course the Super Saiyans, although Trunks, unfortunately, while he's Super Saiyan, he would get shafted into not getting access to the Saiyan Z abilities because he's a hybrid Saiyan or mixed blood Saiyan, but he's not a full Saiyan. And we're going to talk about that momentarily as it pertains to Trunks. But Vegeta will be able to take full effect of this. And then, of course, in the future, any other full-blooded Saiyans like Kefla or whatever. Well, I don't know if they're going to classify or quantify, you know, Patara or whatever, but you get my point, Kale and Khalifa. So I wanted to float that out there to you guys as a possibility, as something that we do see. And then the last little bit in my breakdown for Gohan, I went over the hybrid Saiyans, mixed blood Saiyan, you know, units in the game. So these are the 4 that are in the game now. Trunks would be the 5th. And we're going to see a resurgence of units like Pan, and she's going to be better. Unfortunately, Pan's Z ability is a female warrior one. They probably didn't think this through. This Z ability is still trash until we get more female warriors. But at the very least, it's good for her, I guess. If you get her with a lot of limit breaks, she's a support type, and maybe she'd be able to excel more at doing melee damage, which isn't something she's particularly good at. But she's great at spamming cards, even after the update that they made to the app. But regardless, we're going to see stuff like that. And then there are Z abilities like Gohan's here that increases the health overall. And, you know, the Trunks will be able to slide into that archetype and be a good unit for that type of makeup. And then we'd also, if you didn't know, basically the 6 slots, you only could take 3 into battle. The other 3, there's the abilities are still active. I point that out all the time because I still get asked all the time. But this unit here is boosting critical rate for those units, the hybrid Saiyans, at a very high clip. So you don't even have to use the Gohan. You just put him on the team, and he's able to apply that. Same for Pan. Well, this works better if you have like a Piccolo to restore health. They recover a bit more HP with that too. But long story short, long-winded story short, it's interesting that they chose these 2 characters because to me, there's a couple of ways this breaks down. They could honestly just get, you know, I don't think any, well, there are some. I don't think there are too many sparking characters that are just getting a single color boost because with the last batch, they really tried to push single color boosts. Like Frieza, he's getting yellow boost to strike and blast defense. You know, Pikkon is getting yellow max base health. They really tried to push that. Gohan's not getting that. We just went over him. And Frost is doing it too. Blue getting base strike and blast attack increases. They tried to push that. So it's possible that they continue that trend with the next couple of units or however many units come out as well on that next summon. I do hope it's not a batch of units like we had on launch with the previous space-time summon, but it's possible, I guess. But, you know, Super Saiyan as a usable thing, stacking with the Saiyan one, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking. And then, of course, hybrid Saiyans being a thing as well. So, and the cool thing about Super Saiyan, which is why I'm happy they designed it otherwise before we get out of here, is because there is a clear dichotomy, a clear line between hybrid Saiyans and full-blooded Saiyans. Again, Pan and Gohan cannot utilize the Z abilities of full-blooded Saiyans that want to support Saiyans like Vegeta here, giving Saiyan characters base blast attack because they actually have that tag, and then the other guys only have hybrid Saiyan as a tag. So they literally can't use it. So there is a clear separation there. But in the future, when we get that Super Saiyan 1, and it says, oh, you know, boost to Super Saiyan characters' health, there's not going to be that separation, that line, and all of a sudden we'll be able to have a team of like Gotenks and Gohan and Goku and Vegeta and just like all these other things, right? So anyways, that's what I wanted to go over, what I wanted to talk about. Again, this stuff should come up in a week, literally in a week from yesterday or a week from today. The banner's going away in 6 days. So that's about when it should come out unless they plan on letting it overlap. Broly's banner is now gone if you did not notice. Of course, the Frieza banner is still here for another 12 days, basically just under 2 weeks. So the Frieza banner will definitely be here, but it is that time. The launch banner is finally leaving. So if you didn't pick up any characters from that banner, now is your chance, although I'm certain they'll be available soon. And all the launch characters actually, depending on Z level, are technically free to play, and that's another video I might do soon, maybe not, who knows. If you guys want me to, leave a like down below and comment, do the video, and we'll do the vid. Just say vid, and we'll go from there. Have an awesome day. Thank you for listening to me ramble and talk. I will catch you all in the next Dragon Ball Legends video. Take it easy. Peace out, guys.